justifying a disposition. So basically I'm saying...
Isn't it violating their rights in a way, though, if they ask us not to solicit?
It's not.
Mm.
It's really not.
I mean, it is.
No, it's really not.
It's your opinion that it's not.
no, I'm letting you know, as far when we talk about violating my rights, no matter how many times you hear someone say,
well, I mean,
that's against the Constitution.
Not legal rights, because you know those legal rights don't really matter these days. I meant their moral, ethical rights.
I think you're putting, so this job, our job is to go after the people who are hard to sell.
Right.
Okay? But if there's a sign on the door that says no solicitation, we still knock those. Just giving you heads up. That's just part of this job. You know? Without that, you could find yourself with a significantly less customer base to knock. That's kind of who we're going after. So I'm going after, is there a way to talk with kindness, to find out why they left, to see if they stay engaged in the conversation?
You know, I'm just at a phase in my life where I feel like everybody's grown and they're adults and they mean what they say, especially if they put a sign, like you said, if they're going to put something on their car, like a bumper sticker or something, like if they're going to put a sign that says out, no soliciting, they mean it.
Just saying, we still knock those doors. I'm not going to, take you by the hand and walk you up there and say you must do it, but we knock those doors. That's not an invalid door.
Mm-hmm.
And if you say, oh, not home or not interested, you don't know that. What if they just got their bill and it was $260? There's been several times I've seen what I call them Ghostbusters. That's the circle with a little line through it. I go to that house.
I mean, there's a lot of scenarios where we can justify it. You know,
I'm just letting you know that a no solicitation sign on the door is still a door that we would knock. Period. There's no rules that says, well, please do not knock any door that has no solicitation. That's not the case. Okay? So now a no trespassing sign, that's a big difference. They're actually specifically saying no trespassing. But some of my best customers, my best sales, my nicest people I've ever talked to.
I just honestly don't believe this will be the role for me then. Do you think I will be able to possibly transfer?
So you're saying because you refuse to knock on a door that says no solicitation, there is no transferring until you've been here for a year. But I wouldn't, and I don't mean this, I wouldn't be too apprehensive on the sign until you try to at least give them good customer service. Let's just say you said, for the sake of argument, of the next five signs I see.
No, I understand what you're saying.
All
you're
I'm
a good salesman.
Is,
that's why you're in this job.
Well, you probably are too.
I am, but like I said,
so
like
then
the whole no soliciting thing.
So go there,
really
show kindness first, and see where it goes. Go there and say, hey, you know what? Why'd you leave? You know what? I'm sorry that had to happen. I really am. No one ever says sorry anymore. Had you tried this, it could have been a different scenario. And that's too bad because for me, it's important what people think. I'm completely telling the truth on this. You've been gone since 2015, right? Wow, it's 2021 now.
All I'm saying is like you're saying, if it's like required for me to ignore people's wishes by still going up there to say, even though it says no soliciting, then this is not the position for me.
So knock the doors, know where that one's at, knock the doors first, and then try it. Go ask them, hey, you know what? Why'd you guys leave? If I sell you, if let's say I don't want to sell you anything. Let's say I'm here to sell you nothing. Why'd you leave? What would have kept you to stay? Was there anything anyone could have done, or did it blow out of proportion? There's no wrong answer. At the very least, you contacted that door. And if they say, listen, I appreciate you coming here and asking, you've not tried to sell them anything. So you haven't yet gone to anything. At the very least, you might find out what they were thinking. What if you could do something for them? That's fantastic. But at the very least, you showed kindness and respect in saying, hey, you know what?
I
You
think
could've tried
kindness is
this.
respect, showing respect to their sign that they posted right in front of their door.
Listen, I get it. I'm just letting you know we still knock houses that say no solicitation. You know, it's just you handle that door differently.
Like I was saying, I'm happy. I'll be happy to turn in everything if that's the case. But I'm just saying I am not comfortable knocking houses that say no solicitation or no trespassing.
No trespassing, different story.
Okay.
I don't go after those because I look at it as trespassing is if I say, hey, you're trespassing on my property, and as such, I'm asking you to leave. If someone tells me that, I don't even say I'm sorry. I don't say anything. I just say, all right, walk away. Okay. Let's say I approach the house from that direction. Okay. There's no trespassing sign. I haven't even saw the trespassing sign. Hey, did you see the trespassing sign over there? At that point, I said, sir, I came that direction. I didn't see it. I'm out of here. Okay. So, what other houses do you have on the street? I'm going to call Lewis back real quick.
Okay.
And at least let's hit those first to see what happens. But like I said, you're going to come across a lot of no trespassing, or a lot of no solicitation signs. We still hit those doors, just as a heads up. You know. So why don't you? What other houses do you have here? Let me call him, and then we'll just go from there.
Okay.
Okay. What houses do you have close by?
I have some on 39.
Okay. Let me call him back because he had a installation where they're having a problem with an easement. So we call him back.